Hi, this is Aldina.
And Roger, and we are so excited to finalize this last week with you. We would be with you in person on the Zoom call, except that we are in Taos, New Mexico, leading a silent retreat at our Blue Sky Retreat Center. And so we needed to pre-record this because as part of silent retreat, we can't be talking. And we've got some great stuff for you to send you into this final, exciting, the thrilling conclusion of your 40 days. And like Barron says in the book, this is really not an end of anything. It's really the beginning of a way of living your yoga, a way of living your yoga and taking whatever you've gained, whatever you've learned, whatever you've tuned into during this 40 days and applying it to your life in your real everyday life, in your relationships, at work, and just the way that you carry yourself in a more mindful, more intuitive, more awakened way. So let's talk about triumph. This week is all about celebration, celebrating all the insights that you had, the connections you may have made through this community, sharing one-on-one, getting to meet some new people, all the great workshops that Pure Yoga Texas had that you got to tune into, hopefully along the way. Maybe deepened your practice of meditation, of yoga.
Well, can I add? And
Mm-hmm.
celebrating the fact that you committed to your own growth and transformation. 6 weeks is a long time, 40 days is a long time. And I would love for you guys to pat yourself on the back to celebrate the fact that you did it. Yay!
Yeah, and we know that it's been challenging, made even more challenging by the weather and all the things that are happening in real time. And so we acknowledge that. We acknowledge you, and we're so proud of this community that stuck with it and that kept showing up. And that's really what yoga is. It's a lot about showing up, just showing up. Showing up when you don't want to, showing up when you do want to. And that's how you start to form these practices that can be a support system when things go awry, when the world gets crazy like it is now. This is what the yoga is made for, really. So thank you. And we're really excited. So a big part of Triumph is celebrating the little things and the big things. We're kind of giving you some tools to do that. And one way to really embody it and to make it yours is to share the gifts that you've received through this practice, whether that's the yoga or the meditation or some new awareness. Barron talks in his book about what to do after the revolution and some of the practices that you can practice in your daily life. Yoga's meant to be lived, so one way to keep it going is just sort of share it. And you can do it really informally. No one ever even has to know that you do yoga, right? It's great when you want to like talk about yoga, like we like to talk about it all the time. But if that's not like something that is natural in your circumstances, it's really in the way that you carry yourself going forward. People will notice that something is different. You have a shine, right? Like this inner shine. You've probably, if you stuck with this program, you've probably opened up and you've probably let go of some old burdens or some old ways of thinking. And people will notice that. One of the things we've heard is first people ask you why, and then they ask you how, right? Like, why would you do a 40 days program? But then they see the results and they go, how can I get access to that? There's a quote that Barron shares in the book. It's preach all the time, sometimes even with words. So the acknowledgement is it's not so much the words, it's the way that you carry yourself. So that's how you keep it going, is that you share it out with others just through how you are, and these practices. Another way to keep it going is, like we've mentioned before, we have a teacher training coming up in collaboration with Pure Yoga Texas. Jeff and Marty will be a part of that. And we'll be guiding you through a 200-hour teacher training that's based on the principles of Baptiste Yoga. That's coming up soon. There's a Q&A. What do you know what the date is on that?
March 4th is the Q&A, and we extended the deadline, the early bird deadline, which is enables you to save, I think, $300, and that is extended through March 5th. And if you like the experience you've gone through in the 40 days, what we do in the teacher training is going much deeper. So if you like the way your presence right now, and what Roger is referring to is you are vibrating at a completely different energetic frequency. I call this the frequency that is more synonymous with effortless ease, synchronicities, miracles coming into your life. This is the vibration, energetic vibration, where you get to co-create with the universe. You get to manifest the life beyond your wildest dreams. And through the teacher training program, you get to go even deeper. And I like to say that it's life-changing. It totally changed my life. I see these tools changing people's lives all the time, every time we lead this teacher training. So you guys are welcome to join us if you want to go deeper.
Yeah, and there's a Q&A session. It's all on the Pure Yoga Texas website about the teacher training. And every time she talks like that, I think about the movie Fantasia. That's a Disney movie where Mickey Mouse is like the wizard's apprentice. And at first it's just, he starts using these tools and then he gets overwhelmed, right? And like the flood comes in and he's trying to get the brooms and the mops to do the things that he wants. And then eventually he kind of figures it out and he's able to get everything sort of going in his direction, and he like starts to get the power. And that's sort of what she's talking about, like raising your vibration. You get to be like Mickey Mouse in Fantasia. It's kind of waving the wand and creating in your life the kind of life you want to live, and creating the kind of relationships that you want to have, so that this yoga is very practical.
Yes, and what I want to add also, use all the tools that you've learned in the last 40 days. Every week meditation that we, Pure Yoga Texas, emailed you, use those meditations. Use priming. Priming is my favorite meditation. I do it the first thing in the morning. It helps me prime my day for that effortless ease, for creativity, being unstoppable, unbreakable, unshakable. Yes, and tapping. Vision meditation. I mean, I'm kind of a freak. I take everything that I do to 110%. I do my vision meditation about every 6 months or so, because I do it every 6 months because, everything that I desire becomes a part of my reality, and it becomes a time for me to create a new vision. So what I want to say is these tools work, and they work only if you work them.
You do the work, right?
You do the work.
Okay, so the last part to keep it going is there will be a triumph party. Yay, through Pure Yoga Texas. And Jeff and Marty will give you the details for that. They'll share it out with you. It'll be, they'll probably send you an email about it and talk about it today in the meeting. We hope to see you at that triumph party. We will be there as well. And we're super excited to hopefully maybe even meet some of you in person, but if not, now somewhere along the way. It's been great to be on Zoom with you. And then the last bit is something that we do on a daily basis that helps us celebrate our lives and to notice those miracle moments in our lives in a way to find the joy and the bliss of everyday life is gratitude. And so we're going to share with you, Albina will share with you a gratitude meditation, and gratitude in a way that's not a intellectual concept, but actually a visceral feeling that you can feel on a cellular level.
Yes. First, gratitude is something that you do consciously, you mindfully. It's almost like a discipline that you develop within yourself. And at some point it becomes just like mastery. It becomes a way of being. And absolutely, at first it starts with intentionally thinking about all the things that you're grateful for. What I like to say is gratitude is the inflection point in this work that I am so passionate about, the work of manifesting, the work or the magic of co-creating with the universe, the magic of shaping my destiny. gratitude is the major ingredient in that process. Because when you are grateful, it's like, the universe will give you only those things that 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 you can appreciate, instead of focusing on the things that are going wrong. And in our lives, there are things that are always going right and things that are not going right. And it is your choice, your conscious choice, what you want to focus on. And at this point in my life, I'm even grateful for the so to speak problems or challenges in my life. And I do believe that things start shifting only when I start, like I create that inner shift. Let me give you an example. So we're here running our retreat center in Taos, New Mexico. The silent meditation retreat starts today. And yesterday, my entire team, we were all working our tails off, and our housekeeper that we relied on just decided not to work. She decided it was too much work, and she just left without saying anything, without even saying that she's gonna leave. So I discovered that at 3 o'clock in the afternoon instead of 8 o'clock in the morning. And of course, I was so, upset would be an understatement. And also I'll say, I'm a great, 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 great granddaughter of Genghis Khan. I come from Kazakhstan. I can be very fierce, especially when I'm angry. So then, I let myself feel the upset, the frustration, the anger. And then I decided towards the evening to shift, right? To shift my perspective. And instead of being angry, instead of blaming this person for lacking integrity, professionalism, being lazy, whatever you want to call it, I, thought, well, I looked for what can I be grateful for in this situation. I can be grateful that, I found out that she cannot be relied on now. Instead of like when we got really busy later on in the season, I chose to be grateful for the exceptional work she has done up to date. I was grateful that, we have my husband, my mom, my brother here, that we have other people who stepped up to help us get this property ready for the retreat. So what I'm saying is I consciously chose to be grateful instead of being upset and frustrated. And guess what? Last night, I made a Facebook post that I'm looking for a new housekeeper. And literally within 15 minutes, this really amazing person applied, and she showed up at 7 o'clock this morning, cleaned all the rooms, and she wants to work, and she's done an amazing job. So this is what I call the magic of co-creation with the universe. This is what I call manifesting that stuff. It absolutely starts with us. And I do believe that appreciation and gratitude is the key ingredient in this magic of manifesting.
Can I add something?
Please.
So I've heard it said this way, is that gratitude is the art of wanting what you have.
Yes.
Rather than having what you want. It's wanting what's already in your life and appreciating what's already there for you. Now, the paradox of that is once you start to appreciate and be thankful for what you already have, once you start to be like, wow, I have all this abundance and great stuff in my life now, then you start having what you want also. It's not until you're willing to sort of want and love what you have that the universe is willing to give you more. And so it's a paradox, but it works that way, is to really appreciate what's here now, even when it's sometimes frustrating. There's always something good happening. And our job really, and what yoga is prompting us all the time to see, is that it's there. And if we only choose to focus on it. And so that's what gratitude is. It's not to say that you're bypassing anything else, but it's also to say, in the midst of everything that's going on, there's always something that you could see that's worth celebrating, that's worth appreciating, and what's worth being grateful for. And that's the practice. Yeah.
So in a moment, I will take you through a short gratitude meditation. What happens also is once you start focusing, in a way, you're directing your mind to focus on the things that you could appreciate and be grateful for if you wanted to, right? It's always your choice. You start feeling some type of way, right? Your heart opens, your shoulders relax, your neck relaxes. It's a feeling, right? You truly feel grateful for all the abundance in your life, and the more grateful you feel, energetically, your vibration elevates. And the higher is your energetic vibration. So love, gratitude, joy is really high frequency vibration, right? And things like frustration, anger, resentment, grudge, a very low energetic vibration. So once your emotional home, in other words, where you spend most of your time emotionally, becomes really high vibration, like love, gratitude, joy, then you become a master manifester. So we'll start, I'll show you this really simple process. You can do it seated. I usually do it as part of my running ritual every morning. You remember that meditation that I shared with you, running, walking meditation? I do it as part of that meditation. And literally, as I move my body, I just, whatever comes to mind, what I can be grateful for. So like Roger said, I choose to consciously appreciate the things in my life that I'm experiencing right now. But the manifesting part of it is, at some point, once I feel like some type of way, once I feel this joy and true gratitude viscerally in my body, not just in my head, then I start feeling gratitude for the things that I want and that haven't yet happened. Am I making sense? Like manifesting, feeling gratitude for the things that are coming to my life, that are yet to come. And that is a completely different, what is it, ballpark? Is that how you say it in English?
Ball game.
Ball game.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So
Yeah.
let's sit up tall. And just close your eyes for a moment and move your shoulders. You can move your head. Take a big breath in, fill up your lungs, fill up your belly. Exhale and feel for softening and relaxing your shoulders, relax your neck, relax your belly. Let's do that again. Inhale and simply enjoy, savor your breath. Exhale and feel your body let go, soften, and relax. And as you breathe deeply, this is absolutely a visceral process as you breathe deeply. Breathe in gratitude for your breath. Your breath keeps you alive. Your breath nourishes you with energy. Your breath helps you connect with yourself in feeling with your own self. And I like to say that my breath, when I pause and take that deep, feel good breath, it connects me to my intuition, inner wisdom. I call it divine guidance. So feel for that right now as you breathe deeply and as you feel gratitude for your breath. And feel gratitude right now for your life. What a gift it is to be alive in this body right here and now. Now remember, this is always a choice. If you wanted to, you could be grateful for your life, for your body, for your breath. Breathe in gratitude for all the people in your life that you care about, your family, your friends. And allow, like pictures of those people their smiling faces to come across your mind. So as their pictures come across in your imagination, breathe deeply and feel gratitude for your loved ones. Breathe in gratitude for your house, your apartment, the roof over your head. What a gift. There are so many people in the world who don't even have shelter, who don't have a home. Celebrate your blessings, abundant blessings. Breathe in gratitude for the food on your table, for the car that you're driving, for the roads, the smooth roads in this country. I come from Kazakhstan. Our roads are so not like the roads in America. So this is one thing that I'm always grateful for when I get into my car and start driving. Breathe in gratitude for the abundance we have in our grocery stores. Like, just think about it. We have like so many varieties of apples, tomatoes, avocados. It's incredible. If you wanted to choose to be grateful for that abundance. Feel gratitude for the clothes that you're wearing. Feel gratitude for the fact that your closet is full of clothes. Feel gratitude for the shoes on your feet and all the shoes that you have in your closet. Trust me when I say that the vast majority of the world doesn't have access or doesn't have this much abundance. And right now, as you breathe deeply, let the things that you could be grateful for just flood you. Whatever comes to mind, feel gratitude for your partner, for your job, for the electricity, running water, hot water, gas. Feel gratitude for living in this amazing country full of abundance, freedom, opportunities. You can feel gratitude for your pets, for your neighbors. And if you wanted to, you can even feel gratitude for the challenges in your life, the problems, the issues that you are going through right now. Think of an issue, think of a challenge right now, and breathe deeply and consciously choose at least one thing to be grateful for in that challenging situation. Know that every single challenge that comes into our lives is an opportunity for us to grow, expand, become stronger, wiser, more resilient. And now think of one thing that you want to happen in your life, your desire, your dream. And as you breathe deeply, know that your intuition is always guiding you. Whatever pops up in your head, go with that thing. And now feel gratitude and appreciation for your dream becoming your reality now. So right now, celebrate that dream, that desire becoming your reality now. Feel gratitude, feel joy. And internally say, thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. So breathe in, thank you. Breathe out, I love you. Breathe in, I love you. Breathe out, thank you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Did you feel a shift?
I did, of course.
Yeah, I hope you guys felt the shift too.
So again, there's a party coming up. Party all week. Don't wait for the party. Party starting now. Party everywhere in your life. Celebrate all the little things. When you start celebrating the little things, the big things will come.
Yes.
And it's been an honor and a privilege to lead you, to guide you, really to guide you. You're leading yourself, and to make this practice that's changed our lives available. And we'll be around. We live in Austin. We're very connected to Pure Yoga and to Jeff and Marty. And we want to say thank you to each and every one of you, to Jeff, to Marty, to Sherry, to Caroline, and everyone who has helped us with this, and to each of you. Have a wonderful rest of your 40 days, and we hope to see you at the Triumph party.
Yay, let's party. Let's go and love bomb. We call it love bombing, like literally showering with our love and our presence and with our life, with our light rather. The brand new downtown Pure Yoga Texas studio on a beautiful day, having fun, connecting, and celebrating.
All right, take care.